Blame Fable, blame Nick, blame the brother, that's Joe. Blame Stu for the jewels as we stick to the code. PCP on me, bad batch, this one's for the bros. And the ones that pay the way for everything that we know. Figgy Friday is a vibe, let me put you on game. Don't forget to throw your sets on Saturday with the game. A lot of things to cover remark if you're drawing a blank. Cover A's and variants, man, we one of the same. Gotta read between the lines, all the things we can handle. We should talk about art while we look through the panels. Wanna talk about smarts, are we taking the channel? Doctor Strange, Dr. Doom, how we holding the candle. Either way, the sorcerer supreme. Backlog bros, we do this for the team. Spread love, that's part of the regime. Every day is a movie, we just trying to beat the scene. Have discussions about the things that we seen. Real nice, but our comic game is mean. So come kick it with your boy, we got amazing friends. A call away, all you gotta do is station in. What a great event, stay tuned as we grow. And stick around to the next episode.
Station. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the all new, all different Blame Fable show. The show where we go over the latest in pop culture news and topics. I am your host, Fable, and it's finally Friday night. And as you know, I'm always joined by a couple of friends of mine. So let's bring them on out here. First up, I got my brother, my ace, my homie, Nick, Comic Culture. Station.
What's up, dude? Glad to be here, man. Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy. I'm fucking ecstatic. It's Friday right now.
And my Bills got it out of the way nice and early, so I got to enjoy the weekend coming up. So yeah, dude, I just be reading some books. I can't escape
this football shit no matter what I do.
No, yeah, all the way through February, man. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, how's your week been, bro?
Not too bad actually. It's just me and my daughter this weekend hanging out. Wife's on a trip, so we're gonna be just hanging out, doing some cool stuff, and having a good one, man. Yeah. So far so good.
Oh yeah. My week has been absolutely insane. I started a new job not too long ago, and it's just like I love the job. It's great benefits. You know, it's a good move for me, but like. Oh, just exhausted when I get home. You know?
Yeah, you're in a different place, so it's a little more crazy, I'd imagine. Yeah, for sure. You gotta use that routine again. Yeah.
I called freaking Nick yesterday to get the damn fucking thumbnail for the show, and I didn't even put it on StreamYard until like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So it's been.
Well, you're busting ass right now, dude. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Finally gonna make some moves. So yeah. Super happy it's Friday. Thanks as always, Nick, for joining me, man. Love doing this show with you, brother. It's always a pleasure. Oh yeah. All right, let's bring out our next co-host, our next panelist, my brother, Big Herm, Collectibles Station.
What is up? What is up? I needed to come on here because all this football talk is making me nauseous. Season's over. I don't even know why we keep talking. The season's over. So yeah.
Yeah, for some it is. Yeah, if you're the Dolphins, it is.
Yo, what is up, man? Another week. I couldn't wait. I was wondering there was a show. I didn't see any advertising like you usually do. You must be really busy because I didn't even see the show set up. You know, so I could send my mom the link and stuff. I'm just like, is there a show tonight?
Yeah, right.
Dude, I like when I got out of work. I was like, all right, I'm going to go home, play my PlayStation. I said, wait a minute, I got a show tonight. I can't play anything. Man. But Herm, thank you as always for joining us. Of course, everybody check out Big Herm, who just debuted his new show, the Big Herm Mic Drop Show. This week was his second episode. It was a great episode, so catch the rewind on that. Big Herm, thank you for joining us for another Friday, bro.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's bring out our next panelist, man. My homie, the champion of comic books, I think. I don't know what he's the champion
of. No, that's fair.
I know he has the belt, and he's the champ, and he's my brother, so I'm going to bring him out, my homie, Bobby Delaghetto. Station.
Hardcore Station!
Hell yeah. Good to be here. Good to be here with you guys.
Hell yeah, Bobo.
Yeah,
So
man.
you retain your title, huh? On
Yeah, man. Yeah, brother.
the show, right?
Yeah, man. I'm taking on all. I went up against the real James Willie. Yeah, RJW, man. Yeah, and yeah, he was a worthy opponent, man. But yeah, I'm still rolling.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show, Bobby. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm glad that you still have your belt, man. You're winning
Yeah,
for all of us here.
yeah, brother. I'm fighting for democracy and the PCP army. Yeah,
There you go. There you go.
yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and tonight we have a special guest, guys. Man, this gentleman has been on the show before, but it's been a long time since I've seen him. He is an indie creator, somebody who's creates books and stuff like that, and I love having people like that on the show. So I can't wait to have him out here to chop it up with him because it's been a while since we talked about his comic and everything that he does. Let me bring out none other than Marvin Wynn. Station.
What up? What up? How you guys doing?
What's up?
What's going on, Marvin?
What's up? It's Friday. Weekend's almost here. It might be time to relax for other people, but I got work. I got stuff. Got stuff to do.
It never
Relax.
ends. You don't have a football team or anything like that, right?
Nah.
Okay, all right. Good.
Like I live in Pittsburgh, and like Pittsburgh is
yeah.
it's just sports all the time. I'm art. So I ignore it.
I gotcha. Well, thank you for joining us. It's been a while, my brother. Before we get into what you've been up to lately, man, let me just bring out our brother, my brother's and yours, Brother Joe. Station,
y'all. Station. I got you, babe.
Is that the Sonny and Cher song?
Yep. Talking to my mom now lately, and she reminds me that when one of her things back when she, back growing up was "I got you, babe. I got you." And she said I guess she got it from that show, that song. So
doesn't that song go? Do 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 do. I got you, babe. Do. Why you didn't do that part, man? I was waiting for that part.
You should have joined them and you do that part.
I know.
You did it perfectly.
Exactly, Nick. Exactly. That song is a duet, but I don't have anyone to duet with, so I duet by myself.
I gotcha. Well, you do an extremely, extremely good job, Brother Joe. Always a pleasure to have you singing us in every freaking week. Brother Joe has not missed a show, guys. Let me tell you, I've gone on hiatus. Everybody on the panel has missed a couple of shows here and there. Brother Joe never misses a show, man. I appreciate him to the fullest, man. Love you, Brother Joe. Thanks for always setting the tone.
I can't help it. I'm the dumb one.
So that's what we're calling it. Okay. All right, man. Before we get into things, man, of course, I want to say what up to our always awesome chat that comes join us every week. So first up, we got our brother Jay from Hydra Asylum Comics saying, "Didn't see this earlier. Sorry, Jay, that's my fault. Stopping by to drop my like as always. Have an awesome show and station, my brother. Thanks for joining us always. Thanks for always leaving us great comments. We got my homie Rogue Collecting in the building. Station saying happy Friday, everyone. Yes,
what's up,
finally. We've got pulling double duty. Our brother Marvin Wynn saying hello. Oh yeah. We got the homie Louis Mendoza in the house. Station. What is going on, Louis? Yo. What's up, fellas? Oh yeah, man. We got Big Herm over on his channel saying station everyone. Hell yeah. We got our homie James Phelps is in the house. Station, James. How are you? Evening, ladies and gentlemen. What are we blaming Fable for tonight? Hopefully not too much tonight, James. I got a lot on my plate.
Yeah.
We got the homie Nick Comic Culture in the house. Nick Station, of course. We got our brother Nostalgic Addicts in the building, giving everybody a wink. Oh yeah. What's going on, Nostalgic?
What's up, man?
How are you? Oh yeah. We got the homie Omega Slice Comics in the house. Friday night, we made it. I feel that sentiment so much.
Read your comics,
Oh.
Omega. Get on it.
Get on it, man. We got Chop and Drop 2013 in the house saying evening comic book family. Hell yeah. What is going on, Chop? We got the homie Cannabis in the house saying Station Hall. Cannabis Station, my brother. Hell yeah, man. So many good people already in the house. We got Strange Dog Comic and Wrestling in the house saying, hey,
Nice.
Station. Oh
What's
yeah.
up?
Cannabis saying that he just got back from watching Demon Slayer. Fire. Watching it again. That's that anime, right? The anime
Is that in the
movie?
theater? Yeah. My daughter wants to see that.
I heard it's doing very well in theaters. So that's awesome, dude. Yeah, anime is already big, but you know, I don't think it's ever conquered the movie theater, but that might change in the near future, guys. Oh yeah.
I went to see it with the lady, and the crowd in there, they were very animated, and I didn't know nothing about what was going on. I had to ask my wife because she's a fan and she watches the show and stuff. I'm like, who that? Who this? So I kind of got her back because she keeps doing that to me when we go see Marvel movies or movies, you know, that I know that she doesn't. So now I got her back for it. You know what I mean? There you go.
Oh man, we got our brother, executive producer of the all new, all different Blame Fable show, Eric 9-Panel Grid is in the house. What is going on, E? Thanks for joining us tonight. All right, man. Before we get into things, my boy Marvin, man, it has been a while. Last time I saw you or had you on the show. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you started The Edge at that time. I could be wrong, but I think you were getting it published or republished at that time. And it was number one, you know, the first issue. But that was a while ago, and I know you've done plenty since then. And I know you got a new Kickstarter up. So catch us up, man. Let us know what's been going on for the past few years with The Edge, with the creation, the Kickstarter, all that stuff.
Right. So I'm hitting the Wayback Machine in the head, so I make sure that I got the right. So we were starting Comicsburg back then. So that would have been 2020 or 2021. So since then, we got all the way to issue 12, and I'm getting ready to release the trade for volume 2.
Nice.
So that's the good part. The bad part is that we don't have a distributor anymore.
Oh.
Because we got caught up with Diamond, and you know, this catalog that's out right now has volume 2 in it. This is the last catalog that Diamond is releasing. So if you don't know, Diamond cut off their physical catalog once the new owners took over. Now they're not even going to do a digital one. So they fired the entire previous team. So when I heard that, I emailed my rep last Friday and got out of office during the work week. I haven't heard from him since. So I don't know if he's gone or not, but we're rolling on. So issue 12 is the middle of the third story arc. So it goes to issue 15. So I'm pretty sure that will be the final single issue from Diamond. I don't know if they're shutting down or what's going to happen, but I mean, it just doesn't make sense to keep sending them stuff when most of the stores that I deal with saying they're not going to order from Diamond anymore.
Wow. Oh yeah, that Diamond shit messed up a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff. But you're persevering, bro. You know, you always got the Kickstarter. You're doing your thing.
Right. So I mean, we'll do direct. We are talking with Lunar. So we'll see what happens there, and then we'll see what pops up, because there's a void now. So someone has to fill that void, because there's a lot of people who won't be able to go to Lunar that are going to be out in the rain without distribution to stores. And the last thing I want to have to do is to ship books to 200 to 300 stores.
Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Not interested at all. And I'm pretty sure the post office won't be happy with me rolling in there with my little cart filled with boxes 3 times a day, because that's how long it would take me to go back and forth with the cart, because the post office is like 10 minutes away. So I just fill everything in my cart and I roll the cart down there and I'm like, all right, kick my stuff. And they probably would throw me out of there if I came in there with like 100 boxes in it. I don't want to do that to them. I'm like, they're cool and they're very friendly. I don't want to upset the post office.
Oh man. Well, man, I know that's a blow with that diamond stuff, but you got a new Kickstarter up, right? What's the Kickstarter for?
So the Kickstarter is the other insanity that I decided to work on 4 years ago. So we're doing an action figure.
Oh.
So we're going to do, because I grew up in the 80s and I love G.I. Joe. So we're going to do G.I. Joe scale, 1/18th, so little shorter than 4 inches. So we're starting off with Blaine. There are other figures in Series 1. So Blaine is in Series 1, Revenant's in Series 1, Mystic, and then Interim. We're doing Army Builders, so the suits figures that we're introducing in the book that's part of the Kickstarter. We're going to do, so you get the suit figure comes with 4 heads, and we do have unlockables for extra heads. So you can have as many heads as you want to create whatever scene you want.
A lot of head is good.
Yeah, everybody. As part of the Kickstarter, also there is a one-shot comic called Blaine High Stakes. So our man Blaine is headed to Vegas to a casino to pull out a guy who's running his mouth. So he has some information that he's trying to sell, but Blaine wants to get to him before someone either gets it from him or they kill him.
Wow. Okay. Shit,
So,
man. I remember I still have my action figure. I mean, the little figure you put out with the Edge, the first comic book, I still have that one. Man.
So
that's the one right there.
So this is mine. I've got one of these left. Those are all gone.
I know. Man.
So we're stepping our game up. We're going from like the static figure into a 25-point articulation figure. Where generally you don't get articulation like that within that scale. Usually the 1/12 scale or the 6-inch figures have more articulation than that. But yeah, we're trying to make it so he can do all the crazy stuff you see him do in the book.
What kind of a process is that? Like, who do you go to for that kind of thing?
So back, I'm really bad at dates. So back in 99, like right before 2001, it's like 7, something like that. There's a team called Loose Collector, and they did customs. So they would like get a figure and kit bash it. So they would take it apart, paint it, put the figure back together, and then make a new figure out of it. So they did a bunch of the Edge characters in 6-inch in this whole 1/12 scale. So back 3 years ago, they started producing their own action figures. So they did Brian Plato's Lady Death.
Oh, nice.
And the guy he contacted me and said, "Yeah, do you want to do figures?" And I said, "Yeah, I do want to do action figures."
Oh yeah.
And they're doing nothing but 1/12, but I talked them into doing the 1/18. Like he wanted to do 1/12, but I'm like, no, it has to be the first figure has to be 1/18 because that's G.I. Joe scale. That's what I like. So I can have them facing off against Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes and all those other guys from G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
So they're doing Youngblood now too. So they're doing Youngblood. They did El Muerto. They did with the character from Heavy Metal.
Oh, that angel kind of character with the wings.
No, the one with had the sword with the white hair.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the Heavy Metal movie. They did like the little creature she flew around on. They did that.
Right. The iconic cover.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So they're leveling up, and I'm glad I'm along with the ride with them because if it wasn't these guys, I never would have done this because like doing action figures is just another headache. Just another headache on top of the other headaches that
Marvin, I have a question for you. How are these going to be marketed? Where are they going to be marketed at? Are they going to be available to the public?
Yes. So the count of figures is going to be 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I released 500 to the Kickstarter. I had pre-sold like almost 150 already.
Wow.
The rest of them are going. We have a retail partner now, and I mean I'll drop that other link. Give me a sec to grab it. But
is there talks to increasing the volume, because 1,000 in this market is exclusive.
Yeah. So I mean, so if you've ever seen the way that Loose Collector runs, they do short runs on the figures.
Mm-hmm.
Because of cost and then storage. So I'm going to get a box of 1,000. I don't even know where I'm going to put these things at.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
So any more than 1,000 is just going to be eating up space.
Yeah.
So I've already got the attic covered in other toys and comics. Now I'm going to fill it up with action figures to the daggone roof and try to figure out where everything's going to go. So we do have 2 partners that are going to be dealing with the action figures. I don't know about Big Bad yet because they're probably one of the biggest online retailers.
Yep.
So we're waiting on them to contact us, because I did contact them about it, and I'm waiting for them to get back to me. Besides that, I don't know about, like, I do have a Amazon business account, so I could list them on Amazon on my own. But for now, they'll be available at, let me find that email.
A couple of more quick questions. When are they going to be available, and how much is what's the cost?
I didn't hear what you said.
When are they going to be available, and how much is the cost?
Oh, so the Kickstarter, they're $40.
Oh, okay.
So on the Kickstarter, they're $40, but that gets you a lot of stuff. So you get the book comes with the action figures. So you get the 48-page Blaine one shot. You get some prints. There's poker chips. So we're doing 2 different kind of poker chips. So we're doing regular poker chips, and then my buddy from another place is that he's doing a poker chip that's an action figure stand.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
If you guys heard of Wham Stand, so the guy who does Wham Stand.
No, but that sounds awesome. A poker chip stand? That's awesome. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, dude, man. That's good to see you diversifying, because shit, you never know. Those figures might blow. That might be the thing that, you know what I mean? Goes nuclear.
Thank you for the information.
Oh, no problem. So I mean, I want to make it as wide as available as I can. Like 1,000 was the minimum I could do. I could have did more, but I just don't know where I would put them at. So I had to kind of stymie my expectations and say that, okay, 1,000 figures, where they going to go?
So my question is, if they go, will you be able to have an opportunity to make more?
Yeah. So I mean, it's an open mold. So once the figures are made, then not only does the cost comes down, so then I can lower the cost of the figures to the customers also.
Because I just see the amount, and if I see them going, it's gonna be shit. They'll be gone in no time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The toy market is absolutely insane right now. There's a lot of indie creators on the toy market that are blowing up.
Yeah.
People like Mythic Legions. The guy, I forgot his toy line, but the guy who makes like the G.I. Joe type of toys. That he used Action Force, I think it's called.
Valaverse, yeah.
Valaverse, yes. Yeah. These guys, you know what I mean? They make original toy lines, and that seems to be like blowing up at these toy shows. So, hell yeah, man! I hope that goes well for you. If anybody wants to support my brother Marvin Wynn, get yourself an action figure. Get yourself the one shot for Blaine. His Kickstarter link is up on top of the chat. It's pinned up there, guys. Go support my man Marvin Wynn. He's been putting a lot of work and a lot of love into this game. Let's go support him. Marvin, thank you for sharing that with us, man. Hell yeah. Let me see. We got my sister Christina Payne in the building saying, "Hey, beautiful people." Hey, Christina, how are you? My brother Nick sharing the Kickstarter for the Edge Blaine action figure. Oh yeah. And we've got Christina sharing Marvin's IG page. Thank you again, Christina. And of course, you're sharing everybody on the panel page. And she says, Marvin is so talented. Thank you for sharing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. All right, guys. Let's get into a little bit of rants and recommendations. All right, rants and recommendations. That's the segment where we rant or recommend something that we've been through the week. It's one of my favorite segments. I'm going to kick this one off this week with my brother, Nick, Comic Culture. Any rants or recommendations this week, my brother?
A rant and a recommendation. I want more of this. So we need to do this across all publishers, right? We need more of these artisan editions, the work in progress, whatever the hell you want to call them. But like seeing the actual scans in this kind of format and at this price point, more specifically, like that's an amazing.
How much is that?
I think they're what are they? 20? No, $14.99. $14.99.
Nice.
$15. Yeah, I mean it's the entire issue, dialogue and everything. You get to see the whiteout, you get to see the paste ups, you get to see the line work, you get to see or the pencils, you get to see all that stuff. It's an incredible deal. I want this to be way more common across the board. I know Giant Generator, was it? Remender's publisher, like they have a bunch of them as well. They did Sacrificers, they did the Recount, they've done Deadly Class recently. Now they're doing Absolute Batman. There's probably another few that I missed, but that should be a much more normal thing at that price point. Are you kidding me? I mean, the freaking Batman #1, what was it? The foil that came out, wasn't that $10 or $20 or something like that?
Right.
Meanwhile, this thing is $15. You got to be kidding me. So do more of that. Do less wraparound foil nonsense for $20. Do more of that kind of stuff. Yeah. Man, I want more of that. So there's a little bit of a combo. Pick it up if you see it. It's incredible. There's your rant and recommendation right there.
And it's okay if you can do the transforming sounding comic books. I like those too. Don't stop that either.
Is it dead already? It's dead already. Yeah.
You've been flipping it so damn much. You juice the battery.
That's true.
Dude.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
For showing off the whole week with it, you know.
Well, Herm, I need constant validation, so I take that around with me everywhere I go, and I just open. I'm like, look at me. It's been working so far.
Absolutely. Is that big book? Is that like the noir issue that they came out with not too long ago? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, you know what? I have the noir. That's a good point. What I assume is that is just the black and white without like the touch-ups and whatnot. This is actually like the scan. So you get to see the whiteout. You get to see the tape used to do some panel reworks. You get to see some of the pencil marks that they didn't get out yet. So I'm not sure if the noir is more clean. I need to go double check that. I'll do that here in a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out. All right, man. Yeah, great recommendation. Sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Big Herm, rants or recommendations?
Well, I didn't have a rant till Brother Joe came on the show and stole all the questions. I ain't have nothing. Win. I'm sorry.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Those are great questions, Brother Joe. I had nothing else to add to it, so great time.
I sounded interested. I'm interested.
Brother Joe wasn't even supposed to be here.
I know.
And he comes in and he steals all the damn questions.
These are the questions. I'm like, man, you leave some for us, man. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Especially the man's talking about figures. That's something we love here. You know what I mean? I can't even. Damn it, Brother Joe. So that's my rant. Brother Joe, give us a shot. You know what I mean? And I like to recommend people to go to their local bookstores, whether they're comic books or reading, and keep doing it. Don't be afraid to do it. You know what I mean? I know digitals can be, it's on your hand and all that. It's just not as fun. You know what I mean? I saw videos on TikTok because TikTok is ruling the world. Like I hear about singers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Popular and I'm like, I've never heard of this person on the radio. No, the radio, that's old school. You gotta go to TikTok. You know what I mean? So in saying that, Marvin, if go to TikTok, bro, and do the figures there too, bro. If you haven't already, you know what I mean? It works. These youngsters, man, I'm telling you. But there has been one person who's a little popular, went over where I grew up, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and there's a bookstore somewhere, like literally a couple of blocks where I live. And before it wasn't that cool. It was just a regular little bookstore. And now they turn it into a whole awesome horror looking. Maybe it's for the Halloween time. Maybe they're going with the time. But that bookstore has been there for like, I don't know, like 10 years already or something like that. Or maybe longer. Because that when I was looking for comic books, I saw a bookstore. So I went over and said they didn't have comics, but they did have like graphic novels and stuff like that. Not a lot. But now they had all these horror books there now and all that for the Halloween theme. And beautiful. There's nothing like a mom and papa bookstore. And if you don't have one around, they have Barnes and Noble, go to that because apparently they're supposed to be gone and they're still there. You know what I mean?
Barnes and Nobles is doing great right now.
Yeah, yeah. So supposed to disappear. You know what I'm saying? Just like comic books. Oh, it's gonna disappear. You know what I'm saying? The VHSs, the CDs, the Blu-rays are starting to go. And you got comic books and physical books still going. So don't be ashamed to go to these comic book or bookstores in your neighborhood. Support them. I understand you could go online and maybe find them a little cheaper. But remember, when you buy them off of them, you're supporting them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anything physical like that, or they're actually starting to have toy stores too, here and there. You know what I mean? Back in the day, growing up as a kid, there were toy stores. At least every neighborhood had one. You know what I mean? It was beautiful. Right. And then they disappeared because the big giant Toys R Us took them. You know what I mean? Then they went down, and then you know what I'm saying? So even though you have the internet and stuff like that, it's nothing like going to these stores physically and seeing the stuff yourself. Especially now that shipping's going up, it's kind of helping them out. And it's not just us older guys now. Now you see the younger guys do it. You know, younger people, they can't afford that extra shipping, especially what's going on with the politics and all that. I don't want to go there. We went there last week. I don't want to do that again. But just do it, man. And then the Kickstarter, man, go to Marvin's Kickstarter, man. I'm gonna check it out. You know what I mean? And the one thing I don't know, Brother Joe asks is how long is this Kickstarter? And I don't know if it's like already started, it's in 30 days, but I'll let you answer that. And that's it. Go to your bookstores. That's all I got.
Oh yeah, Marvin, you want to let us know how?
Yeah, there's 39 days left. It's been running for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we're almost at 50% of goal.
Oh yeah. Well, while we got you on the screen, brother, any rants or recommendations for the week?
Right. So I'm kind of going to piggyback on Big Herm. Next week, if you didn't know, is Local Comic Shop Day. So that's run by, if you don't know, it's Comics Pro. Comics Pro is the only standing retailer organization left. So, and because of what's going on with Diamond and everything, I have no idea if Free Comic Book Day is happening next year or how it's going to happen. So Local Comic Shop Day is going to be the thing now. Hopefully it's not the only thing, because I know that if you talk to anyone who runs a comic shop, they'll say that Free Comic Book Day is their best shopping day. It's their Black Friday. So if your store is not aware of Local Comic Shop Day, there's websites, localcomicshopday.com. And I don't know if you can still order anything, because Comicsburg is a bronze sponsor and I already shipped my books out. So you might be able to get some swag or things like that. So hit up your local comic shop. If not this weekend, make sure you get in there next weekend and support these stores so they don't go away, because they over the years you had, like, because if people remember, there were 10,000 comic book shops in the United States in the 90s. There are now around 2,500.
Wow. It dropped like that. Holy shit. Hell yeah.
You had that crash when Superman 75, the Death of Superman came out, and everybody was talking about it. It was on the news, it was on the radio. That caused the crash. It wasn't the only thing, but it was the kickoff for the crash in the market, because everybody thought that book was worth money, and you could probably find a bunch of them in a quarter bit now.
Wow.
Marvin, just a minute, please. Are you saying there's a chance they may cancel Free Comic Book Day, or that company's bailing out of Free Comic Book Day, but it will still go on?
So the Diamond has new owners. They are now owned by the parent company of the people who own the Pops.
Mm-hmm.
And another part of it is owned by Universal. Universal is a Canadian distributor, but now they're starting to distribute books in the United States, because that's what they wanted. They wanted the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, information coming out of them has been sparse and really low. So some of the retailers have started speculating that, okay, so if we do Free Comic Book Day, do we have to license the logos? So, and then how? And if you don't have the money to license the logos, how do you have a all-consuming event? Like, people can do whatever they want that day, right? But it's about that whole entire thing of everyone doing the same thing and having the same material.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't get the stuff, how do I have a Free Comic Book Day? If I make up my own, I'm removing myself from that stream. So right now it's up in the air of if it will happen or how it's going to happen. They've given us no information.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Like communication between like me and Diamond wasn't very good before, but I felt like I get information if I need it. I'm getting nothing. I'm like, it's like a black hole now. All my emails go into black holes now.
Wow. Is that part of your rants?
Yeah, we got both. So support the comic shops for what they have. Local comic shop day next Saturday, the 27th. But the other part is that I have no idea how. Well, I'll take that back. I know how Diamond got themselves in this position, but it's worse than it was.
Right. Absolutely. Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Definitely support local comic shop day. And I think tomorrow's Batman Day.
Yeah, tomorrow's
If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So they had a flyer or something book they were putting out that was Batman Red Hood. I think all the shops had to toss them.
You're taking all my news stories tonight, Marvin.
Oh, my fault. I'll let you have that one.
Here, I'll edit the slides, Fable. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Hang on. All right.
Oh shit. Awesome, Marvin. Hell yeah. Bobo. Rants and recommendations.
Oh, brother. Yeah. Ranting and raving, man. I'm happy. First off, I want to thank you and all you guys and YouTube, for letting me exercise my first commandment, my freedom of speech, man. My freedom of, well, we still got it, you know what I mean? La 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 la, let me yeah. I grew up watching late night TV. When I was a kid, I was kind of an insomniac, and I would stay up and watch Johnny Carson and shit. My mom would let me, as long as I could make it to school the next day, she didn't care, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up watching that, man, and all these late nights, you know what I'm saying? These, comedians and stuff. I grew up, the years in Saturday Night Live and all that, and it's just
Smothers Brothers.
It's man, you know what I'm saying? It's just an attack on the freedom of speech, I believe, man. Cancel culture at its best, I guess, whatever. But I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Being back in my day, that's what, but man, that's what I'm ranting and raving, of course, you know what I'm saying, and the Chiefs. We're hoping on turn the season, football's upon us, so we'll see what we can do. It's all a conspiracy, man. It's all linked together. I got this thread at all these different. Yeah.
You got your whiteboard and you're connecting all the dots. I got
man. Yeah.
Seven
That's why. That's why
John
I wear
Cena.
this mask, man. Yeah, to protect my, you know what I'm saying, my family, and I can still speak out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to keep on ranting and raving, man. Love you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point, Bobo. Definitely not happy about all this. People getting fired for, especially comedians. I mean, comedians they should have a little bit of a pass, right?
Yeah.
They talk
I
about
mean, if you
everything.
know your history, I mean, that's one of the first people they go after, the people that criticize, they go after the comedians and
Yeah,
people that point out, the dude ain't got no clothes and shit. The emperor's got no clothes, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
yeah, I mean, so yeah, we gotta, the people, we gotta band together. Tell you folks you love them, and spread the love, man. No more hate. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no time for that shit.
oh yeah, awesome, dude. All right, brother Joe, you were complaining last week that I skipped you. Do you have any rants or recommendations?
Do I have any rants? My rant is, what the hell am I still doing here?
I don't know. We can get you off the show right now if you
You
want.
know, I don't know nothing about this. I don't know nothing about what's going on around this joint. The comic community, I love it. I hope they love me, but I just hanging on by the skin of my teeth. And this is my rave. I just love being here, man. Thanks. I just
Oh
love it.
yeah, we love
Yeah,
you,
I
brother.
noticed ever since I started coming on the show as a regular, man, brother Joe been sticking around and shit.
I know. I noticed that.
Hey, we're tag team. We got to be brothers. We brothers. I hope the community knows we are really brothers. We are really actually brothers.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I
All
got you,
right.
bro.
Now,
I
gentlemen, let me
got
dip
you,
out.
bro.
Let me dip out at this time, gentlemen. Thank you. You have a great show. I'm watching WrestlePalooza tomorrow. It's another big wrestling event for me. It's my life, and let's get in the ring one of these
That's
days.
what you should have ranted about, brother Joe. The $29.99 ESPN price that you got to pay to watch
Yeah.
these wrestling shows
Oh
now.
shit! Hey, everything. What used to be when I was a kid growing up, my mom would put me in front of the TV, black and white TV, while she did the housework on Saturdays, and we'd watch All Star Wrestling. Hello, wrestling fans, and we would just watch wrestling. That's where I grew up on, and now it's a big, it's a big ass business, man. Millions and billions of dollars, millions.
Oh yeah.
Every time I see a show, I look at the crowd and I say, "There's $1 billion sitting in that room."
All right, brother Joe. Well, you have a good night, my brother. I love you. Enjoy your wrestling show. Enjoy WrestlePalooza. You might have to tell me about it because I ain't got it for ESPN right now.
I'll read the
Hey,
book. I'll read the
Have
book.
a good night, bro.
thank you,
Hey,
gentlemen. You have a good night. Stay safe.
call,
Absolutely. Stay
call
safe.
mom, man. Call mom.
All right,
Come
bye.
on. All right, man. So I guess it's my time for rants and recommendations. For recommendations, last week my recommendation was that everybody go play a video game called Mass Effect because I've been getting into my gaming lately, and that was the last game that I binged, and I absolutely loved it. I finished it, and then I just started a new game called Persona 5 Royal. I don't know if anybody has heard of that game, but it is a Japanese role playing game, and it is absolutely phenomenal. You want to talk about mangas or animes? This is like an anime come to life video game in video game form. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm having such a good time. So, my recommendation for all the gamers, if you have not played Persona 5 Royal and you like Final Fantasy, you like those kind of games, go check out Persona 5. It is freaking fantastic. And my rant is Target.com. All right. I hate retail exclusives. I hate retail exclusives with a passion. I don't like when Walmart has an exclusive. I don't like when Target has an exclusive. But for some reason, when Target has a fucking exclusive, good luck getting the fucking toy from Target when they put it on pre-order. Okay, I not too long ago that Gamerverse Marvel Legends 2-pack with Psylocke and Thanos. Man, those guys said that they were going to put it on pre-order at 1 p.m. Eastern. They put it on pre-order at 9 a.m. that fucking day. And I totally missed out, sold out, and so many people, and it sold out in 3 minutes. All right, that's ridiculous. How do you sell out a product in 3 minutes?
It's bots.
Yeah, but still, it's like, how many did you make? 10,000? Like, you're Hasbro, for God's sakes. This is a big thing. You knew everybody wanted that Psylocke. They know. That's why they did what they did. But anyway, Target is a freaking mess when it comes to pre-orders. So today, if you're on a toy hunt, today Target dropped 3 more exclusives. One of them is a Mystique, right? One of them is the Storm from the 90s. And another one was a reissue of some Transformers, namely Thrust, which is one of the cone heads. I don't know if you guys know the cone heads in Transformers. Thrust came out in like a 2-pack exclusive a few years ago, and everybody missed out on that. So everybody's trying to get a reissue. They finally give the reissue. And where did they put the fucking reissue? Target.com. Exclusive. Right? So 9 a.m. they said it was going to open up, and you know your boy had his app ready. You know, I had the browser, I had the app going, and man, no matter how many times I refreshed that sucker, it was like an error has occurred. An error has occurred. I'm like, God damn it! It wasn't until 9:24 where I'm almost at work where that shit just popped up on my screen, and I put that shit in the cart so damn fast it wasn't even funny. But yeah, that is ridiculous just to get a pre-order. Now I don't know if it's sold out. You guys might know more than me, but I hate retail exclusives, and I especially hate
sold out when I went on there earlier.
It was gone already. You see what I mean? I hate Target exclusives. Please stop doing that, Hasbro.
You know what stinks about that too? Sometimes you could get the pre-order and they send you the wrong shit, and then you're screwed because they don't have no more.
They'll cancel your shit. They'll cancel your shit.
Yeah.
They'll just cancel it. Yeah, like your order's been canceled, and they don't give you any reason. It's like, what? Why? Whatever, bro.
No, I've had them send me stuff, right? And it's the wrong thing. It's like let's say I wanted a Spider-Man exclusive, whatever, and they send me like Batman, and then I try to return it, and I could return it, but they don't have that other one because it's sold out. You know what I mean? You're pretty much screwed.
Well, this pre-order nonsense and these store exclusive nonsense has been an absolute nightmare for me. Like, because I just don't have the time. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I can't get on a computer at 9 o'clock in the morning for whatever reason. And I might have to wait till after work, and it's like sold out. And I'm like, oh man. And then I can't get it in the wild because Target in New York, as Herm will tell you, sucks. Like, it is horrible out here. They don't even stock Marvel Legends. Yeah, in these Targets out here. So, but I was lucky enough. I did get my Storm. I did get my Mystique. And I did get my Thrust. So I was happy to get it.
And you know what sucks about that? Now that you're saying that, you know, another rant right here. Then you have people you know in all these other states, and they like, oh, look what I found. Oh, that's funny. They're on clearance. I'm like, F you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ready to DM them and curse them out. My own friends. You know what I'm saying?
No. When the Thanos and the Psylocke came out, right? It was like, look what I found in my Target. They had like 3. And I'm like, well, you know I wanted one, bro. Why didn't you just pick me one up and bill me, bro? I'll send you the Cash App right now, or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? No, they can't think of your boy. No, you know, whatever. Anyway, that is my rant for today. Fuck Target exclusives, 100%. All right, let's get to the chat here, man. We had a few people jump in real quick to say what up. First up, we got my brother, the Collector P, in the building saying station everyone. Oh yeah, Collector P, how are you? We got our homie, Damien, Sleepy Veter, 666 in the house. Station, what is going on, Sleepy? How are you? Always a pleasure to have the OG in our chat when I see him.
Good to see you, man.
Hell yeah. We got Hyper Combo Comics in the building. Hey, what up, Hyper Combo? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Friend of the show. He's been on the show before. We got Cannabis saying my closest LCS is over an hour away, so I get my comics delivered bi-weekly from Atomic Empire. Hey man, you got to do what you got to do. But I believe Atomic Empire is a brick and mortar. If I'm not 100% wrong on that, you correct me, Cannabis. But you're still supporting the shop, so that's good, my brother.
Oh yeah.
I never leave a comic book store without spending money because I want Comic Shop to always be there. I know a lot of people like that. Nick's like that.
Yeah, that's
Vern's
good
like
practice.
that. Yeah. Everybody here is like that. Babo's like that. You know, they just go over there and they'll buy something.
I'll find something. Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm gonna find something.
Yeah.
Unless they're very rude and treat you like crap, and then I walk out. You know what I mean? But that doesn't happen a lot. So.
And I try harder to win them over and shit. Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Mom is in the building. Station Mom. How are you? Yvette Velez in the house. Hell yeah. We got my homie, Dr. Dooms Fan Club in the building. Station. Doing good, man. I know you're working hard. That's why you haven't seen Stu on the past couple episodes. My brother got to work Friday nights, but you know, he's gotta earn the pay the bills. Feed the children and get those comic books, man, every week. You know how it is.
Whatever. He needs to go live from the cooler again. What are you talking about?
And his recommendations is Alien Earth, guys. Absolutely nuts, man. We got my brother Angel Hunter 78 in the building. Also, friend of the show, was on the show not too long ago, saying station everyone. And Stu got a rant for us. He says, "Fuck Johnny Storm's Fu Manchu horseshit mustache."
It's so bad.
Oh man,
it's awful.
all different blamephable shows sponsored by Target. Yeah,
we're never gonna get these sponsors if you keep shitting on the brands, Fable. I keep telling you that in the back chat.
Shit, man. I'm sorry, Target. My bad, bro. My bad. I did buy the figures today. Okay, shit. Bill's Treehouse is in the building. Station, welcome to Costco. I love you. Oh man. Phil's hitting up Costco during the Zec hour.
He's getting that early access, that extra hour. You know, I know he is.
You got a fellow Bills fan in the house. Go Bills, 3-0. And Angel also saying he stopped with the whole pre-order. Can't mess with that. Angel know what's up. Where else would you rather be right here? Right now. Oh man, the chat just jumped on me. Hey, Dark Fizzo in the house station. I got one on clearance. Don't rub it in, Dark Fizzo. Don't do that, okay? Don't rub it in. Oh, he said, just kidding. Thank you. I find one exclusive and Herb calls me out on a live stream. Oh, we got our brother Trade Paper Dad in the building. Station Trade Paper. How are you, man? And of course, our homie Pete in the building. Hell yeah, Pete. Station. Hey everyone, Station just wrapped up the first day of Edmonton Comic Con. So much fun. Met Nick Bradshaw and Crease Lee and Larry Houston and so many more.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude. I gotta look up that roster real quick, see who else is there.
Oh yeah, and if you find a Psylocke Thanos, think about your boy. Think about your boy. Because I know Canada they gotta get everything, right? Like, there's none of this shit that's going on. Maybe it's the same scene in Canada. All right, guys, let's get into some news topics this week. Let me just bring up my news thing. All right. So, with the news going forward, I've been trying to just streamline the news as much as possible. So I'm just going to read off from now on. I'm going to try to take the top 5 trending, news items off of Bleeding Cool and just go over if anybody has any comments on them or anything like that. You guys feel free to jump in. Anybody in the chat has anything to say about any of this stuff. But we've missed a few weeks of news because we were on hiatus, and when we came back, the whole Charlie Kirk Red Hood #1 thing happened, and we had to talk about that, and that basically took up our whole news segment. But a few of the headlines that I'm going to read now are actually, either fairly recent or at least in the last few weeks, but they're very trending. Everybody's talking about this stuff lately. So I'm going to do top 5. So number 5 is Rick and Morty, The End by Daniel Kibblesmith and Jarrett Williams. Rick and Morty, The End #1 will launch this December 2025 from Oni Press. The 6-issue series follows the chaos of Rick and Morty versus the universe, diving into the franchise's finale. Rick is wanted across all universes, with Morty and Space Beth on his trail in the race against time and each other. Oni Press confirmed that Rick and Morty, the comic book license, ends in 2026, hinting at an epic concluding saga. So, yeah, I put this on the list because I know a lot of people are fans of Rick and Morty, especially the comic books. I know they've had a pretty long run, but it looks like Oni is losing the license next year, so they're going to go out with a bang. Anybody on the panel collect Rick and Morty? Anybody interested in this one?
I think it's a great IP. I think it's going to be something that they're going to try to pick up later, or somebody will. I don't know how that stuff works, but I can't imagine that this would be the end. I would consider it the end for now.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. It just seems like too big of a brand to kind of leave on the table there.
Yeah.
So I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know how the contracts are written. I don't know anything about it, but I feel like they'll come back eventually. It's a very smart show. I love it, and I've enjoyed the comics in the past. I got one thing to show off later on the blaming related to it, and yeah, I've been a fan for a long time. So I'll probably be checking this one out, get my hands on it.
Yeah. You think Warner is going to pull it back like when Marvel took over like Predator and Star Wars, the comics?
You think you're going to bring it? What does that mean? They'll bring it back eventually, or they'll just put it on the shelf?
You know that's Warner. So would they pull it under like a Warner TV umbrella, like Marvel does with their Fox titles?
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. I mean, why not? If this is a long-running thing that, is a consistent cash maker, why not bring the TV show on the Warner? Why not DC publish some Rick and Morty comics? And you never know. But yeah, I thought it was a big deal because I see a lot of collectors on my Instagram feed. They post their Rick and Morty books, and I found it interesting that Oni is losing the license after a few years here. I don't know how long they've been running with this thing, but I know it's been a while.
It's been years. Yeah. I mean, I remember. Oh gosh, what was it? It was It was around pandemic era, right? When a lot of this stuff, or even when the comics were coming out.
Yeah.
I can't remember how far they got, but they had an anniversary issue a little while ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's number 5. Number 4. Iconic Dave Cockrum X-Men number 150 original cover surfaces after 40 years. The cover of X-Men number 150 from 1981 by Cockrum, with inks by Joe Rubinstein, surfaced for auction at Comic Connect, and the bidding recently closed yesterday, and the thing sold for $356,627. According to Comic Connect, this cover was purchased by a New Jersey collector in the 1980s for $400 and hadn't been publicly seen since then until this auction. X-Men number 150 is considered a key turning point in the development of Magneto as a character, and also introduces his history as a Holocaust survivor. $300,000, man, for this original art, which is probably a steal, right? These days, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But,
Bobby, was that you that found this one, or what? Did you find it underneath your mattress or something? Where was this
at? I wish.
I will say this about original art. So, like, when you go to these cons and you talk to these high roller guys, sometimes, man, they have stories of portfolios and portfolios and portfolios full of original pages that they've been collecting for decades and decades. And I was talking to one guy over at Charlotte, and he was talking about, or overhearing a conversation at least, and he was talking about closets full of that kind of stuff. And there's a whole network full of these guys, right? So like they all know who's got what or whatever. They've been friends for a long time, whatever it might be. And there's probably pockets, right? Within pockets of this community. So like the fact that these pages will pop up from time to time, it's not really surprising to me. I mean, these things are probably out there. They're probably just locked in some guy's closet and he hasn't seen them in 40 years. So that's kind of the sad truth of that. But yeah, we might be seeing more and more of this because those collectors are getting older and older, unfortunately. Yep. So I think that we're going to be seeing a lot more of these things popping up in the next 10 to 15, 20 years. And who knows what they'll go for then.
Yeah, good point, man. Absolutely. You're 100% right. 40 years. They thought this thing was lost. But yeah, some guy just basically in New Jersey had it in his basement.
Yeah, exactly.
40 years.
You don't know who's at some guy's closet right now. Who knows?
Yeah. And he paid a pretty penny for it. I mean, I was going to say, there's a big difference between $400 and $300,000. But $400 in 80s money, it's a lot of money. Yeah. Especially for a cover that in his time was 6 years removed? You know what I mean? Maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 years removed from its original, drawing. So you paid a lot of money for it, but $300,000, man, that's amazing. Hell yeah! I
wonder what that X-Men 101, the first Phoenix cover would go for. Yeah.
Oh yeah, anything uncanny X-Men. I think it's gonna go for upwards of $100,000 for sure.
Yeah.
From that era, from 1975 to about 1993, I think you're seeing a lot of money out of all those books. All right, number 3, DC Comics pulls the Gotham sampler for Batman Day. DC Comics pulls the Gotham sampler for Batman Day for featuring Red Hood #1, as it refunds comic book stores for any copies they paid for. This follows the backlash over Red Hood #1 and controversial posts by its writer Gretchen Felker Martin. Retailers to be fully refunded for any Gotham sampler bundles ordered for Batman Day promotions. DC cites commitment to standards against posts viewed as hostile or promoting violence in the community. So yeah, man, we saw this one coming, right? Like this isn't a big surprise.
Oh yeah. Just trash all that garbage, and then we still have Absolute Batman #1. I think the reprint coming out for Batman Day, so we're fine. And your shop probably over ordered on Batman #1 anyway, so they probably have some copies laying around. Yeah. So you're not missing anything. So you'll have some good books. Support your local shop.
I ain't gonna lie, that made me want it, man. That Red Hood, because I went to my bookshop when it came out. They had a stack of them the first time I seen it. I wasn't interested in it, but then all this controversy hit the fan and yada yada, and it was like the death of Superman. You know what I mean? Like I knew that Superman wasn't really dying, but all this publicity came out. I was like, but I better run down there and go get one. You know what I mean? But they were all going, at my LCS. So they were all going. I got mad at them, man. Y'all didn't save me one, right away. I haven't had FOMO in a while and shit because I just, I'm a big believer. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So, but yeah, I got over it. But still, man, it's the principality of it.
Yeah,
that Red Hood, it's going for like $40 on eBay right now.
Yeah, I don't want to pay that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to find a regular one just to have it. But yeah,
I can guarantee you that some shops have them in the back somewhere. I can't see them throwing them out. So they don't want to put them out because they don't want to kind of like ignite anything. But I bet you if you ask them a shop, I bet you they have them.
Yeah. Well, this book right here.
They were playing dumb.
Yeah, this book right here, they have it. They definitely have this book for sure because it didn't even come out, and Batman Day is tomorrow. And they ordered this shit, I think, weeks ago, right? If I'm not mistaken, they got this weeks ago. So, yep, I don't know how people feel, but if you're one of those people that just want to collect shit that is controversial or has a tie to some sort of historic event, you'll find this on eBay, I'm sure, pretty soon. All right.
2 years, you'll find it in the dollar bin, yeah.
Number 2, after 37 years, Diamond Kills Previews catalog and lays off the staff. Diamond Comic Distributors ends the preview catalog after 37 years, marking a major industry shift. All remaining preview staff, including writer Alan Gibson and founder editor Marty Grosser, have been laid off. The shutdown follows Diamond's bankruptcy and its acquisition by Ad Populum Sparkle Pop, as industry professionals mourn preview's closure, hailing its legacy in comic book culture and history. So Marvin alluded to this earlier. Previews is gone. The last digital copy of Previews will be its last, and that's coming out October 2025. So end of an era with this one. So many people used to pick up Previews, and I thought this was pretty cool. I found the first issue here, 75 cents, guys. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they haven't even been updating their website either. So previewsworld.com, that website, I usually use that. I used to use it every single week for new releases and FOC information, and they haven't been keeping up with that over the last couple of months probably. So I have to go over to use League of Comic Geeks more often now. So even the website's falling apart right now. I mean, they have some Image stuff and they have a couple DC books, but then they have like a big grouping of independent books, but that it's nowhere near all inclusive, right, of what's coming out. So even the website's pretty much shutting down. There's barely any maintenance, and they came out with that Previews World poll box a couple of years ago too. So I wonder how many shops are utilizing poll box, and if that's going to be impacted. I would assume it would be with previews going out. So yeah, that's a whole workflow and process and system that's going to be impacted as well. So shops might be, in the process of switching over some other thing or having to go to manual processes for polls here soon. That's really going to suck for them.
Yeah, there's a few of them. They're moving to Comic Suite.
Yep.
It had a plugin for Pool Box, and then when they shut down Pool Box, it broke the plugin.
Of course. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, so they'll have to either go to like Managed Comics or they'll have to go to League Comics Geeks or something like that. They'll have to figure it out. But depending on what point of sale they have, there's gonna be a lot of changes at your shops if they're using it.
Oh yeah. I mean, this reminds me of when we first reported, and we were one of the first people on the comic YouTubes talking about it, man, was when Diamond first filed for bankruptcy, and we were speculating what the damages, what something like that would look like, and we just been seeing it every week since that damn filing, man. This is just another hit right here. Preview's gone. My brother Marvin talked about how he got hit by their antics. So yeah, man, sad to see it go, but it is what it is. All right. Well, speaking of Diamond, our number one trending news item on Bleeding Cool is now Diamond Comics, the debtor, is suing all the comic book publishers. Diamond debtors are suing, and I'm saying that wrong. Debtors are suing comic publishers via adversary proceedings in alphabetical order. In new legal filings hitting the docket now, Diamond Comic Distributors, Inc., the Diamond debtors in Chapter 11 bankruptcy case, have begun suing comic book publishers in adversary proceedings. The same comic book publishers whose stock is held by Diamond on consignment, and which the Diamond debtors have been seeking to liquidate and keep the proceeds. The Diamond debtors are separate from Sparkle Pop Ad Populum, which bought Diamond Comic Distributors at auction in May. They have filed against Ablaze, Action Lab, Aftershock, Alien Books, American Mythology, Aspen, Battle Quest, Black Mask, Boom Studios, Dark Horse, Digital Manga, Distillery, and Dynamite Entertainment. And they've added a few more: Fantagraphics, Goodwin Games, Green Ronin, Heavy Metal Media, Hermes Press, Humanoid, Living the Line, Magnetic Press, Massive Publishing, Net Comics, Oni Press, Paizo, Panini, Titan, Udon, Valiant, Vault, and Xenoscope. The filing from Diamond debtors accuses the publishers of failing to properly secure their interest in the consigned goods by filing a UCC-1 financing statement with the Maryland Department of Assessments and Taxation, and that this oversight leaves the inventory vulnerable to claims by its creditors, effectively making it part of the bankruptcy estate. So isn't this fucking wild? Like, they grab a bunch of books on consignment. These guys try to go after them because of the stock that they have, the hundreds of thousands of dollars in stock, and they sue them for doing that. It's insane. These guys, this shit is out of control. But any thoughts on this Diamond suing?
But there's actually an update on that, because now they're going after the game publishers too.
Oh my god. The saga never ends with these guys.
No, I mean, like I was saying before, is that it was bad before. It's worse now. It's so much worse.
Jesus.
And it feels like any relationship that they were trying, because like in the beginning, we always knew that, oh, they had these certain publishers, they've been in bed together for so long, or whatever it might be, right? They've had relationships, higher ups had relationships for decades, or whatever it might be. And we're like, well, maybe they'll figure things out. But it feels like, without me knowing anything about this, it feels like they're so desperate right now that they don't care. They're just going after everybody, right?
Yeah,
that's what it kind of feels like.
That's what's going to happen. What's happening
right
here is that
when the chips are down, they're like, "Who cares?
Right.
Screw it, man."
They don't care. I mean, they might just
right.
take a hit on it and just burn the whole thing to the ground.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they're taking everybody with them. I will tell you one thing: when this is over, somebody call Oliver Stone. Somebody call Martin Scorsese.
I said it should be a documentary.
This will be one of the greatest movies ever made.
I got the title already. It's How to Unpolish a Diamond. That's
Oh, I love it. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
You can't call it Diamonds Are Forever, that's for sure.
Diamonds are forever.
Diamonds are forever until you screw over your two biggest customers, Marvel and DC. That's what.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but looking at this over the years, the one thing that really is bad about it is that they should have been called up for antitrust because they were a monopoly.
Yeah, years ago. Absolutely.
And somebody was greasing some palms to keep them off the radar on the antitrust stuff.
Yeah, I agree. That's been a topic of discussion way before all of this drama happened.
I think it was that Biden crime family, man. They had their fingers in the pie.
It was on the laptop, I guarantee it.
Oh, man. All right, guys, that has been the top 5 news. All right, let's get to the chat real quick. We had a couple people commenting here. We got a couple people who join us. First up, we got my brother Ray from Razor's Comics saying, "What it do, comic book dudes?" The Asian Ray, how are you? We got my homie Warren Smith in the building saying Borog Thung, Earthlets. Pete said, "Yeah, man, we use pull box at my shop. It was a great service when it was working, which sucks even more." Sparkle Pop, hello. What a name. Dang, Pete. Managed Comics is pretty good depending on your point of sales. Also, League of Comic Geeks has a system, but it has its issues. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fantagraphics got robbed. Love and Rockets. Yep. My shop switched to Comic Hub, and I do not like it. There you go. It's like tariffs until it affects me. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, that's how some people, it won't matter to them until it hits them. Mm-hmm. Some diamonds aren't forever. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, let's close out the show with a little thing we like to call the blaming.
Why don't I own this? Why don't I own this?
And you know what? For this blaming, I want to start out with our guest of honor because I know he's got something cool around there.
Yeah,
Marvin, why don't you set us off?
On the desk. So I've been getting these. I don't know if you heard of them. They're called YOLO Part. They're like models,
Oh,
transformer.
nice.
So they come in pieces, but they're all painted and everything. So I know, and I already know, like the cannon's on the wrong arm, but it's the way
I wasn't
it came.
going to say nothing.
I was gonna say, like, this is how it came in the box. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not the right arm the cannon comes on. So I got that. So they just started Series 2. Series 2 has my favorite Transformer though. I got the Optimus Prime also.
Oh, nice.
Series 2 has my boy Hot Rod. So I have to get Series 2. Series 2 has Hot Rod, Hound, RC, and it has a chase of a like a clear Hound, because Hound used to be turn invisible. So I'm now waiting for set 2 to come out. I think the other set had Starscream, Bumblebee, Soundwave, and Thundercracker.
Which one is this one again? Which company is that?
It's called YOLO Part.
Oh, the YOLO Parks. Yes, the YOLO Parks. Yeah. I have a few.
It's actually a box set with Prime and Megatron.
Nice.
You see it has the Starscream.
That's like trying to compete with the Blockies, right? Like it's like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I don't know if I think Blockies is doing Marvel now too. They showed off a Wolverine.
No shit.
So
I can't go down that road, Marvin. I can't go down that road.
Deadpool and Wolverine in a set.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, dude. Hell yeah! All right, let's go to my man Bobby Delgado. What do you got for the blaming?
Station, brother. I got my favorite shirt on for one, my Jack Kirby. Got Wyatt Wingfoot on a t-shirt, man. Yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah.
A little Figgy Friday bonus there, man. I got this astronaut figure that I painted up. I made him like a skull, and back when we supposedly we landed on the moon. I don't know what to believe anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's that.
So it didn't happen.
I picked up these Marvel Zombie, those red band. You know what I'm saying? I like the Marvel Zombie universe. I got that cover with the Thing and the Hulk. Yeah, of course I like that one. And then this is that one from the TV show, that Thanos. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I don't know if I'll open that. That's the bad thing about the red band. I don't know if I want to open them. And then I did a couple of sketch covers. Here's a Bobby Delgado, that the Dynamite from Dynamite Comics, Blue Star. But he does. I got him stretching, and yeah, I got him. That pop up book style I do, where his arms retract, and they go out there. Dynamite Blue Falcon, yeah.
That's freaking
That's
sick,
awesome,
dude.
How do you bag
one,
Bobby?
What's that, bro?
How do you bag and board that one? I wouldn't know.
I got a special, I can do it. Yeah, I got like a Golden Age bag, and I cut a little slit on the bottom for this part to slip out. But I did this one too. This is for Batman Day. Yeah. And then the blades they come out. Yeah, the blades they retract. Yeah.
They need to hire you for like some R&D shit.
Seriously, dude. That's the next step right there. Like they got
that's the next gimmick.
The foils, they got the damn sound effects. They should have that shit next. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We know a guy.
We know a guy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Love you, man.
Awesome, Bobo. Hell yeah, Bob. Sick,
yeah, thanks, man. And I want to tell everybody, man, join me on the hunt. I won't be there. It'll be a week from tomorrow on Tony Sanders' The Hunt, where we show comics. They combine comics and wrestling, and I'm currently the heavyweight champion of the world. So come on and give your boy a vote, man. A week from tomorrow, yeah.
Oh yeah. I need one of those. I need one of those motion covers, Bobby. I got a few of your originals, but I gotta have one of those motion ones, man.
There you go, man. I get on it.
Big Herb.
Maybe I can make one that transforms into a transformer or something. So.
Shit, if you could do that. Oh my god. That'd be sick.
Yeah. No, but I don't know if I could top Bobby, but I figure I show today. I didn't get to go to my comic shop on Wednesday. I went today, so Christmas was today. It was late for me, but I got it today. So of course this is indie comics that just came out. People are loving right now. You guys talked about it earlier, but the Deadpool and Batman. How to get a cover, because you know me. If you don't know. But I've been waiting for this one for a while, and I know in the back, Bobby was looking at the DC Connect. I think it's next month. The one Batman and Deadpool one comes out. So kind of like back in the day with I think Punisher, and Batman. They did like two versions. So I had to get the A. Not only did I get the A cover, but I had to. Anybody knows me, I had to get this cover. Come on.
Cute one, yeah, man.
And Shark, man. Come on, you guys know me. You know how to get this one.
That is freaking awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Oh shit.
It's gorgeous, man. I love it.
Blame Herm. Hold on, Herm, before you go on. Iman, what's going on, station? Stick around, Iman. Stick around. I got something to show off. Anyway, go ahead, Herm.
I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm a couple of issues behind this because summer, I fell behind some of my books, but I'm always gonna get the Amazing Spider-Man. A lot going on in this issue, right? Everybody but Spider-Man and Peter Parker's on here. What's going on? Oh yeah, he's in the bottom. He's buried. You know what I mean? With all these Spider-Verse people. You know what I mean? My girl Spider-Gwen with her new suit. I don't know how I feel about that, but maybe I'll get her figure with that anyway. So keep on talking about Miles Morales. Of course, I had to get Miles Morales. Black Cat is in the issue. You know what I'm saying? Miles has that new suit too. So and I'm still enjoying the Miles issues. I know like some people fell off of it. I still think it's good. Of course, Gail Simone. I'm a big fan of Gail Simone. I'm digging her X-Men. I know some people aren't, but I am. So I had to get that one. I had to get the Ultimate 16, the Ultimate series. I'm still getting. These are pretty good.
It's gonna end soon, right? All that shit is about to end.
Yeah. Stuff hitting the fan. So what I mean, it's getting pretty interesting. Can't wait to read that. I know Nick and I think Eric goes back and forth about this one, but the Ultimate Black Panther. And,
I thought you were gonna pull out Power Fantasy. Okay.
Nah. Okay, I'm not as cool as done with the Power Fantasy, so
you'll get there.
But I'm enjoying it, man. I think I agree with Eric. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Nick. You know what I mean?
He loved that issue too. I haven't read it in a long time, but he loved that issue. So you're in for a good read there.
I like your banter between you two with it. It's fun. Keep on keeping on Star Wars. I'm always gonna get Star Wars. I feel like out of a lot of the franchises in Marvel, a lot of the Star Wars books are good. Like you might wait one clunker here and there, but I'm always enjoying it. I don't know what it is. I just do.
That's one of the ones I regret. I haven't been collecting comic books. I have the entire last run of Star Wars and all the shit that came. So now they started like the next one, right? Like the next phase or movies, and I'm missing out on all that, man. I feel bad sometimes.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. But keep on keeping on. Any aliens or predators, I'm gonna get the issue. You know what I mean? Kills the Marvel Universe. I'm the biggest fan about killing the Marvel Universe, but I had to get it. Predator. Come on, it's Predator. Fantastic Four 3. So that's it with Marvel. Of course, you guys know I gotta get some DC. I'm digging the Crypto series, so I got Crypto. You know what I mean? Number 4.
Okay.
Cute little series. I'm digging it. Nightwing. I'm always getting my man Nightwing. You know what I mean? The Waters are doing a good job with the series too. I think most of the writers that do that, except for one writer that people, I'm not gonna go there, but I enjoy that Nightwing. I'm still getting some of these absolute Flash. It's just this one hasn't really like I still get it. It hasn't really.
Nick's like screw that.
It's It's just as bad as Martian Manhunter. That's the worst one out of all of them.
Isn't that who writes that one again?
The who?
Lemire.
Lemire, yeah, man. I'm
Jeff Lemire is great.
surprised.
Yeah, you thought it would be good, but
And I dig Flash and stuff like that. The past series of Joshua Williamson's run was amazing, but this series everybody's liking, and so am I. Batman and Robin.
oh, that's a great issue.
Wade.
Yeah.
I haven't read this one yet because I got it today, but awesome. And I'm always getting me my Titans. I'm always gonna get my Titans, Nightwings, and stuff like that.
I would love one of those big book thingies like the Absolute Batman, but for Chris Samney.
Oh, hell yeah.
Batman Year One.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, you kidding me? Instant buy.
Hell yeah. World's Finest. I'm always gonna get the World's Finest. I'm actually a few issues behind this. This one gets pulled to the back. Not that it's not good. It's just it happens. There's so much books that come out. And this week was like probably the most I've bought books on that particular week in a long time. I'm always gonna pick up some G.I. Joe. I think Joshua Williamson's G.I. Joe is pretty good still. The Baroness, what's going on with her? I can't wait to read. We'll see what's going on with her. Maybe the cover is deceiving. Who knows? Because you guys know.
Nope, you get what you pay for there, bub.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to read it. I'm always gonna pick up I Hate Fairyland, even though I'm super behind this one. I enjoy the first series, and this one's pretty good when it started. So, and of course, The Walking Dead. Come on, guys, Walking Dead is still going 121. We're ready.
I gotta catch up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I read the first 100, right? Finally got caught up. Now I'm 20 issues behind. It's 121. I gotta get moving with that one.
Is that your first read through?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
The first 30, I read it through the compendium.
Yeah.
And then once I saw this was coming out, so after 30, it was my first read through the rest of the way. You know what I mean? So
nice. That's awesome, man.
I've been doing the same thing, man.
Yeah, you got like 70, 3-4 issues left, something like that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So keep on keeping on with Captain Planet. I love my licensed books and stuff like that. I've been digging it. You know what I'm saying? Some of these I haven't read. It is coming out and it's starting to be a lot. I know you guys were complaining. When it was $2.99, I wasn't complaining, but now it's $3.99. I understand why. But the Universal Spawn, you got the Blood Letter that came out, and then Deadly right here, Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. And then there was one other one that my shop didn't have. I'm gonna have to go find it. But this is starting to get a lot, $3.99. It's starting to be a lot, but that's my pool right there, man. That's the biggest pool I've had in a long time. So
there you go.
I'm behind my reading, and look, I'm not gonna be more behind my reading.
Nice, dude.
What's a backlog, bro?
Herm bought all the issues, man. He bought everything that came out.
Almost, yeah.
All right, that's awesome, Herm. Awesome blaming. All right, so I'll finish things off. First up, start with a little video game, man. This came out today. Trails in the Sky. First chapter. I know you guys probably never heard of this one before. Also one of those Japanese role-playing games. But you know how Final Fantasy is probably like the most famous Japanese role-playing game, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like got like 16 entries, I think, so far over the last 30 years. This series has also a lot of entries, but every story connects. So this is an ongoing saga, and they're already 13 games deep. They decided to remake the first game, and this is a remake of the first game. So if you ever wanted to jump into this series, which I highly recommend, if you like Final Fantasy, Trails in the Sky, first chapter. But be warned, once you get into this shit, you got 12 more games to go, and you'll probably want to get them too, because the story is phenomenal.
How old is it? Do you know when it came out? Like the platform?
I think it came out on PS Vita in 2009. If I'm not
okay, so it's pretty modern. Okay, got
it.
Okay.
But it was like top down 3/4 quarter view. You know what I'm saying? With little sprite characters. This is a full 3D, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remake of the game. So I got into the series in what's called the Cold Steel Arc. I missed the first 5 games. I got 2 of those 5. 3 of them were never released on console. Only in Japan, only on Vita back in the days. So I'm glad to have the first chapter finally of this grand story. You don't need to get in on the first chapter, but it's good to start from the beginning.
Why not?
Hell yeah. So that's my video game thing. Of course, I do the action figures. So, I got in some Transformers. This guy is called Venom. He's one of the Insecticons. You're always used to seeing the 3 Insecticons that you always see. But this guy is one of the other 3 Insecticons that exist. And he's freaking awesome. Look at that fucking thing.
It's like a grasshopper? What the hell is that?
I don't know what he is.
It's like a cicada.
Exactly. Also, if you guys know about Superion, right? That's one of the he's featured in the Transformers comics, I believe. Superion. The last 2 jets finally came out, so I can finally form Superion, guys.
Nice.
I got the full Superion combiner, so happy to have that. Check out the back right there. Awesome. All right, got those guys. Also, I think I'm missing a figure here. Maybe not. The primes, right? 13 primes. I don't know. IDW introduced this concept of there being 13 primes before Optimus Prime, and this is one of the 13 primes. This is Micronus Prime, the smallest prime, and he's cool because he's really fucking tiny.
Mhm.
Right? And he was the leader of the Autobots. Look how small this guy. But he has a mech that you put inside the mech, and he becomes like much bigger. So Micronus Prime. And one of the coolest primes that I've ever seen. This is Onyx Prime. And he is a big, I'm sorry, it's hard to see with the glare. He is a big boy. And he turns into a centaur, guys.
What the?
Looks like a damn Gundam wing or something. Jesus.
Yeah, he is fantastic. And what's cool about the primes is that you can see where all the kinds of Transformers come from. It's almost like these are the fathers of those kinds of Transformers. So you know how you got Beast Wars? You can say that this is like where Beast Wars comes from, is Onyx Prime. Just like the little mini ones come from Micronus Prime. So it makes sense. And lastly, I got they've been doing this thing called Missing Link, where they basically take the old toys from the 80s and then they resculpture them so that they can have articulation. Because if you remember the old Transformers from the 80s, they were basically bricks. Their arms didn't move, their legs didn't move. They just like plop it down, and you had to pretend like, hello, Megatron. But they took them, and I've got Sunstreaker Missing Link. So now this is the original toy, but now he can pose, move his arms, and all that. So, it's an old school toy, still has that old school toy look. But now he can pose up and do cool stuff.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Shout out Missing Link, man. Shout out Missing Link. Shout out Cairo Prime, man. Shout out.
And believe it or not, I actually did get some comics, guys. I haven't collected comics in a little while, but I saw I went to go get Transformers 24 because Transformers 24 is the last Danny Warren Johnson Transformers. And I had to get that. I've been all over this series, and I was not going to miss that. Like, I'll get back into comics eventually, but that's one that I had to go and get. So while I was there ordering my Transformers 24, I saw a few other things, and I was like, oh, shit, I got to get that. So first I got that Punisher, the Red Band Punisher. That's Marco Cicchetto on the cover?
Yeah,
man. Fucking awesome cover. I don't care about this red band shit. I think it's a gimmick. But
they did a good job with it though in that one. Yeah, they actually made it worth it. Yeah.
Are you gonna open it or not open it?
I'm gonna open this shit. I got the I love the Punisher. I love Benjamin Percy, right? Benjamin Percy's the writer of this one.
Yeah.
And I love Marco Cicchetto on the cover. Come on, this is a great cover. So yeah, got that. When I saw it, of course, Transformers 24, end of an era. My God, these first 24 issues of Transformers. I mean, I have no doubt under Kirkman and Dan Mora that the series is going to be fantastic still. But these first 24, get them in your collection if you can. The cover A's, I'm pretty sure these are going to stand the test of time as some of the greatest books. So yeah, got that. Of course, I had to get the Daniel Warren cover, which is a wraparound. Where it got the "You Got the Touch," Optimus, and then I saw these. I was collecting these. I have all of them so far. I thought they were done, but it's comic books. I'm so stupid. Of course they're not done. Of course they're gonna keep making these things. I'm talking about the Alex Ross Timeless variants, and they went freaking nuts with the X-Men. We got the Dazzler one.
Nice.
We got the old school Rogue before she was hot.
What? What are you talking about? She's killing it there too.
Got Havoc.
Nice.
Oh yeah. We got. I thought they had this one already. I don't know if I'm crazy, but didn't they have this one already?
You're crazy, man.
I'm crazy. Okay. So, yeah. One of my favorite characters, Cloak. It's fucking phenomenal. This is a phenomenal. Yeah, Cloak. Had to get old Chuck, old Charlie boy there.
Jean-Luc Picard, that's nice. Yeah.
Probably my favorite X-Men of all time. Love this character to death. Of course, I'm talking about Kitty Pryde.
Lockheed. Yeah, it's cute.
Lockheed, yeah. My favorite X-Men. Had to
Can't
get
be
her.
Ross. Can't be Ross.
Shauna, right? Shauna the She-Devil? Sheena. There we go.
Mango. Shout out. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah. And lastly, my man, the Banshee.
Top of the morning, boyo.
They went X-Men crazy. And I know there's probably more. I'll go back in a few weeks and I'll pick up all the ones I missed from these last weeks that they have. And that is my blaming, guys. Oh, yeah. One last thing. I forgot to show this last week. This is one of the coolest things I've ever gotten, guys. So we all know Paul in the 619, right? One of my favorite people. One of my, I love that guy to death. He has an amazing show called Paul in the 619 and his amazing friends on Tuesday nights. I believe 8 p.m. Eastern. He went to San Diego Comic-Con and he ran into an artist out there and he saw this print and he immediately thought of me and he had the artist sign the print and he sent it to me. And man, when I saw this thing, I was like, holy shit, this is one of the nicest things I have ever received. One of the most thoughtful things I've ever received in my life. So he got me this John Jiang print.
Wow.
Dang.
Of Ultra Magnus. And it says here, to blame Fable, Station.
That's awesome.
Signed by John Jiang, man. Ultra Magnus. Freaking amazing.
Dang.
From Paul in the 619. Had to show that off. And that is my blaming. All right, guys. That brings us to the end of the show. Before we get out of here, let me say what up to a couple people who jumped in. I know Iman jumped in. Iman, I hope you saw all of that. A lot of that was Transformers. I know me and you share a big love for that brand and franchise. And Dark Fizzo said, I avoided Magic cards for years, but those new Spidey MTG cards finally got me. I picked up several packs today and came up short for milk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Fizzo, I am so tempted, dude. Never grabbed a Magic pack in my life. I didn't know they had a freaking
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away.
Spider-Man shit. Yeah. He said Ultimate Black Panther slaps. Um, Not quite as hard as Power Fantasy though. All the car bros at my LCS hyped me up. I instantly made a new group of friends. Nice. See, this is what we're talking about. When Herm and Marvin were talking earlier about supporting the shops, this is why you support the shops, man, because you meet people and you get into new things, and you know what I mean? I mean, your wallet might not like it, but shit, who cares, man? I instantly made a new group of friends opening MT. That's so awesome. I want that I Hate Fairyland 45, 1 in 10, where Gertrude wearing Popeye's arms and face. Oh, that's awesome. Yep, you know it, brother. You know it was Transformers. FF has 16 main entries, but a few remakes and quite a few side stories. The good thing about FF is all mainline stories are standalone. Yeah, no, that's awesome about it. But I've never seen a game series go 13 entries with a connected grand story. If you like FF, try this Trails in the Sky, Iman. I guarantee you're gonna like it. It's on the Vita. Oh, I'm adding that to my ROM list. I mean, backup. Yeah, we can't steal. We can't talk about that. It's like pirating comics, so we don't say that. Yes, Superior. That's what I'm talking about. I finally finished them, dude. Hell yeah. Superior is badass. Hell yeah. The original 13, yep. Missing Link Magnus, no way. Missing Link Magnus, woo, they want $200 for that guy. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, 24 was so good, but I am also biased. No, I think it's just a good comic because he's been on me for a minute. He's like, "Did you read 24 yet? Did you read 24 yet?" Like,
yeah, because we got questions about it, man.
Yeah,
we got
he's
questions
not a
about it.
Transformer guy. But the fact that he read up to 24, you know what I'm saying? And he's not a Transformer guy at all. Just goes to show the quality of that book. I still have the original Brick Jazz. Yep, you know it. Legs don't move, nothing moves, just the arms. Check out Dream Star Constructicons and Aerial Bots. Freaking gnarly. I will do that. I need to pick up Optimus third party figure with Megatron's arm. I know that shit looks freaking badass. Punisher was good. You get to see the top of Frank's ass. Not sure why the red band censored the squares. Man, we got a lot of comments. I want to pick up an actual Alex Ross original painting. That would be so sick. I agree 100%. Alex Ross is one of my all-time favorite artists. The Sunfire is a new one. Okay. I could have sworn they did the Sunfire before. When I got it, I was like, didn't he do Sunfire? But I guess I'm wrong. Chuck looking like he's running for president. I got the Havoc cover. Love those covers. Hell yeah, me too, man. I got all of them. I have every one so far. Unless they came out with a few this week or last week, I'm up to date. You need some comic capsules for those covers. I don't know about the comic capsules, Emar. You gotta talk about it. We'll chop it up about those. Jian Gang. Oh yeah. Jian comes to town next week. I got a stack of books for him to sign. Nice, Fizzo. Hell yeah, dude. I saw the Transformers. Stunning. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I knew you'd appreciate it. Look at all these troublemakers in here.
Whatever, John.
John Station, what is going on, my brother?
What's up, man?
Hell yeah, guys. All right, that wraps up the show. Before we get on out of here, I want everybody on the panel to let everybody know what you got going on. Of course, I'll start with our guest of honor, Marvin. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, brother. What do you got coming up? Of course, you spoke about the Kickstarter, but is there any YouTubes that you're about to jump on? Anything where people can catch you? Of course, before you say something, Marvin's Kickstarter is pinned to the top of the chat. He's offering the Blaine figure with the one shot and all that. Go check out the poker chips. Check out that Kickstarter. But Marvin, go ahead. What do you got coming up, brother?
So I'll be on my own show tomorrow evening, I think 7:00, and I might be on another show Sunday. I haven't gotten the link for that yet, so I don't know. But next Saturday, I will be at New Dimension Comics in the Waterfront, if you're in Pittsburgh, for local comic shop day.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! Everybody go check that out, and everybody go if you're in the Pittsburgh area, go say what up to my brother Mario, man. He's been putting in work for years, and I'm so proud of him. And I told him earlier before the show that I admire his hustle because not a lot of us have the stamina to chase our dreams, you know. So anytime I see somebody doing that, I have to support him 100%,
Thank
or
you.
at least Um, be behind them, you know, somehow. So thank you, Mark, for joining us tonight, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was good seeing you again. Babo, you mentioned it earlier, but you know, say it one more time. Where are we gonna catch you again?
Yeah, man. I mean, you can catch me if you dare. You know what I'm saying? But so on Friday nights, I'm here with my brothers on the blaming fable, blaming. You know what I'm saying? PCP. I'm loving you guys. You know what I'm saying? And then Saturdays, when they Tony Sanders the Hunt, I'm over there. I'm still the heavyweight champion, defending my title. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do, spreading love, and standing up. And Sunday, a lot of times you can catch me on Comic Book Church with on Bleecker. Yeah, Bleecker Street Comics. They do it Sunday mornings. They go for a couple hours and they cover comics and yeah, good times. And then, like I said, shout out to all my brothers. On lockdown over there at Alligator Loki Alcatraz. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong. Stay strong, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Viva la
Yeah.
raza. We love you guys, man. Stay up, man. Whoop,
Oh yeah,
whoop.
Babo. Thanks for joining us tonight. Love you, man. Big Herm, let the people know where they can find it, what you got coming up.
Yeah, man. So outside of being here, I probably won't be here next week because I have tickets to go see Spider Man on the big screen next
Boo, boo.
week. So yeah, I'll probably see that one, and I'm talking to lady into letting us see the second one the next day. You know what I mean? 'Cause tickets are a
Oh,
little.
nice.
What happened? What happened?
I said nice, brother. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So but and especially this too. So I guess I won't have anything next week because this Tuesday is the lady's birthday. So I can't get away with doing a show on the lady's birthday. So
Maria.
yes, so I'll be back 2 Tuesdays from now. You know what I mean? I always mess with the time. I forgot that I changed it to 7 o'clock, so I went on at 6:30 earlier this week. If you missed it, go check it out. It's
Yeah.
the Big Hearn's mic drop show. So I dropped the mic. I have a couple of things I want to talk about in the week. It's been uh, the first time of sports and wrestling. Um, this week it was wrestling, more wrestling, and I did talk about the Wednesday show. It's the season 3 that they announced and stuff like that. So check that out, man. On the Big Herm Collectibles YouTube channel. I might be changing that name a little bit, but for now that's still the name. And I'm having fun with that show. I'm gonna add stuff to it eventually. But yeah, man. So just check me out. If you have anything you want to talk about, just go in the chat to let me know. And then I'm in there. Just saying what's on my mind. In there, out half hour to 45 minutes, and I've been on that for that. So check me out, man. Right here in 2 weeks, hopefully, if you're on in 2 weeks, because who knows when we go on hiatus on here. You know what I mean? I'm ready for a show.
Yeah,
It's like,
might be soon. Might be soon.
I was like, I'm ready for it. I thought that was today. I was like, oh no, did I miss the memo? You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
we used to come back. We used to come back, knock out 20 episodes. And now we come back, we knock out 5 and go on another night.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here, man? I'm ready to go. Let's go. I was like, Bobby,
Yeah.
Bobby shaking his head. He's like, no, every week, every week.
Yeah.
Like, I just got on
Yeah.
this goddamn show. What the hell are you going on?
Brother Joe always gets mad too. Like, come on. He's probably waiting with a new song and everything, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Big Herm, thank you for joining us as always. Everybody go check out my brother Big Herm. So glad he's back to doing content. And the Drop the Mic show is nice. It's short and sweet. He rants. I tell him to save a rant for me, bro. Don't give all your best rants on the mic drop. But yeah,
Oh,
go
y'all
check
stuck
out.
with me, you know what I mean? You know this.
Go check him out. Nick, my bro, man. 24 episodes, man. We're creeping up on 25 here. Yeah, this is our second season on YouTube. And I believe this is our 102nd episode of doing this show.
Oh, wow.
If I'm not mistaken, if I counted right of all the stuff we've done on, you know what I mean? As far as
Yeah,
Blame Fable.
IG and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, this might be 102. So that's pretty
Wow.
cool. I wish
awesome,
I would have counted before, so I could have made a big deal out of 100. But pretty happy about that. But Nick,
that's
let
awesome.
the people know where they could catch you, man.
Yeah, Nick Comic Culture on YouTube, Instagram. I just got done filming Nick at Night just right before the show here, so I'm going to go ahead and edit it tonight and get it scheduled and everything. It'll be drop first for members, so you can check that out early, probably tomorrow morning if I get it done in time. And then we'll be on the Best of the Month show over at Pop Culture Philosophers on the 25th, next Thursday. So talk about the best comics of the month right there with Robbie and gang over there. And then I'll be doing the comic book look ahead the following Sunday. So last Sunday of this month. So you can join us live Sunday morning around 9 a.m. Central and just kind of hang out, get your coffee, see what books you're going to be picking up. And yeah, tell us what we're missing. So as always, dude, pleasure to be here. Good to see all y'all, and we'll see you next week.
Oh yeah, go check out my brother Nick doing amazing things. You know, always growing at a insane rate. One of the best comic book reviewers in the game. And you know, we used to joke with him about that shit, but it's really real. It's really real. My boy is one of the best in the game. 100%. Go check him out.
For sure, but hold on, that reminds me, man. Go Chiefs, yeah.
Why does that remind you?
How does that remind you? Yeah,
because Buffalo's doing good, and you know Nick and all that.
yeah. You gotta let other people eat once in a while.
Yeah, guys. So come, as far as me, as I'm concerned, come back next Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, for another episode 25 of the all new, all different Blame Fable show. Season 5. I've had such a great time doing this thing, and I always love hanging out with all of you guys, and I appreciate all the love you guys give me every Friday night. Just want to make it a place where we could all hang and talk, our nerd out and show our little toys off. So I really appreciate that. The following week after that, I'm going to start my movie reviews for Horror Fest. I got a great lineup of movies. We're going to be doing those Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. Still waiting on Nick Comic Culture to join us.
Yeah. Shut up. I was going back to see what day it was. What day was it again?
Hopefully he could join us. But yeah, man, we're going to start off with the movie Pitch Black, the Vin Diesel classic, which I heard is pretty good. I heard it's better than Chronicles of Riddick. I'm still a little skeptical about that, but we'll see, because our Chronicles of Riddick is at 4,000 views, which I've never had 4,000 views on anything, and yeah, I kind of think people like Chronicles of Riddick. Maybe a little. We'll see. So yeah, come check us out for that, guys. I love you. Everybody have a good night. There's only one thing left to say: be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes. Stay chill. Oh, yeah.
go, go.